Alright, welcome back to Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, if you remember, at my last recording with the Lost City, I was allowed to finish off the last challenge, which was to destroy the rest of the stone statues, which was only two that I had to destroy, where I had to do some fast travel from where I was to back to the very start when you get to the Lost City, which is what I've done, to finish off destroying the other two statues for the challenge, even though there was four challenges that had to be completed. I did three of them, but the other one was the statues to destroy, which I did do, and where I finished off grabbing most of the rest of the items to be collected into that map of the Lost City. But there was one other thing that I missed, but I haven't really missed it, I left it out of the way so I can grab all the rest of the main missing ones, which is where when you get to the Lost City for the first time, you'll have a load of criminals around you to stop you grabbing all the pieces. So, like I said, when I got to the part where I finished off to deal with most of the criminals, and when I said about try and get rid of all your enemies first before you go and grab hold of the rest of the items, which is what I've done in my last recording, which you may have seen. So now we will be continuing to finish off this Lost City with the main piece that I left at the very end of the recording. So we will collect that on the way sooner or later. Alright, so this is going to be quite interesting for you to see, as well as it is going to get a flicking hell of a lot harder, I'm afraid. So if I were you, grab whatever weapon you want to use, especially your assault rifles. And as I said at the recording that I left in here, where I said about till the next time, when I said that, and before I said, oh no, hang on, oh, nearly forgotten something. When I said that there was a mirror that I missed, which was this thing. So I went to grab hold of that to continue on. So now what I'm going to do is now do a fast travel back to the last map that I left, which was over here. So we're going to grab that first of all, which is what you really want to grab hold of. So make sure you have that on your hands, so you'll be able to get some of the bits and pieces that you really need to grab hold of. So once this has loaded itself up, then we'll be all in good order. And here it is. We were right over here, where we was dealing with a lot of criminals all the way around this area with a load of shields they had. And so what you want to do is get your bow with a yellow arrow, and the way to get the yellow arrow is to aim at the wood, which is all of these woods right here. Alright, so L2 to push in to get the axe ready, like I have already. Okay, and then push R2 and just keep the L2 pushed in, so you can just push the R2 to stick the arrows into the wood. Okay, and press A or X and push your L3 nozzle towards the right, so like I can grab a left arm to bend it straight towards the other one, where you can see a great big green circle, which means Lara's ready to grab hold of it. So you want to press A or X straight away and then stick another wood, an arrow into the wood, just another one of those yellow ones, and same again, L3, push it towards the right side, so Lara can just hop straight on top of that. And you want to find another one of these woods to stick into the wood with your arrows. Now you want to push your L3 nozzle towards your left on the top corner a bit of it, so Lara can just hop straight over. Now you don't have to stick no wood in this one now. All you got to do is just push your L3 nozzle towards your right, up a little bit, and press A or X, so you can hop onto this. And now there's loads of bits and pieces that's going to come tumbling down. As you saw, there was a bit of something that was destroying something, so you'll be seeing a load of destroying stuff coming down. Right, you want to press A or X to start hopping across there, and there's another bit of destruction there. Right, and now your relic, the only box you need is right here, so grab that.
An ivory tusk with
Right,
delicate carvings.
once Lars stopped talking for a second. Right, now on the right hand side of the screen you'll see a magnifying glass symbol on it. Now that means you're going to have to move the item around with using R3 nozzle. Okay, so you want to move it down and let go, or move it a little bit more towards on the opposite side of here.
It's a map. It shows a path through the mountains to Kitesh. Could have used this earlier.
So you want to move the right nozzle, the R3 nozzle, and just leave it just right here so I can read it. Alright, so that's all you got to do to that. Alright, now you'll find some more wood to chuck into, throw another yellow arrow into the wood. And then what you want to do is hop straight onto it, press an A or X and do it a couple of times, about 2 or 3 times at least, and do it again, X and A, X or A, one or the other, and push that a couple of times. And there's some people that's going to chuck some yellow explosive fire things. As you can see, there's a load of destruction going off, like that one there, another one going straight over there, so you want to be very careful. But what you want to do is go for this string pole thing here. Alright, but what you want to do is wait for a few seconds first. So get your bow, L2 pushed in first, and then R2, and use your L3 nozzle and push it upwards, and then press the square or X for Lara to swing the axe straight onto it. Use your L3 nozzle and push it towards the left, and keep pushing it side to left, then press A or X, and press square or X straight away, so Lara can grab hold of it, and press A and keep pushing A or X, and now press X and square, or the very important X and A, so Lara can swing the axe with a bit of string to get across. And also find another one, do exactly the same thing, and then press X or square straight away, so Lara can stick the axe into the broken gravel stuff that's on the wall. Press A again, or X. Right, now you're going to want to stick some more wood, some more arrows in the wood. So I'm going to stick one right up there, and stick one there, and stick one down here. So I can hop straight over to that with your L3 nozzle first, and A or X. So again, L3 nozzle, and push it towards up to your right a bit, and press A or X, one or the other. Okay, and again, but might be a bit too far away, so I'll stick another one. Right, so once that green bit points over there, right, now press A or X and L3 nozzle, so you can hop straight over it, and press A or X on this little pole to swing across. Same again with this bit of string. You want to do L2 and R2, and push your L3 nozzle and press X or square straight away into the ice for lava to grab hold of. Right, we'll see what you want to do. Stick an arrow into the wood by L2 and R2, and do another one up here. Do the same thing, L2 and R2, and then get lava to hop onto the arrow, and press A again or X, one or the other, and make sure you push L3 up so lava can hop up. Now push the L3 nozzle towards your left, press A or X, so you'll end up over here. Alright, now what you want to do is the same thing what you did for this thing here, with your axe and your string, by pressing X or A. Nope, sorry. Press X and square together, or A and X. Push those two together. And press X or A, X or square together. One of those two buttons. And we'll find another camp right here, and a box of nuts if you want to grab all of them. And also, as a camp, you might want to switch weapons if you want, which I might use the full action shotgun. But the problem with the action shotgun, come out now, with the break action shotgun that I've left the L3 nozzle on, which allows you to see the damage has gone up. And if I use the L3 nozzle to push it towards the right, where you'll see full auto shotgun, and the next one, when I push it towards the right with the L3 again, it'll push it towards this word gun. Now each one of those guns have got the damage all the way up, which is the symbol of the head. Okay, but as I was going to say, that the other three shotguns, which is this one, and this one, has, well, let's do these two. Now these two has got less damage, but with the break action shotgun, that's got more damage, but it's also got the same reload and the rate of fire with the pump action shotgun I'm using. Now that means that the grey bits with the one I'm on is got the rate of fire and reload. That means they've got the same amount of what they can carry. Okay, and the red means I'm going to take some of that off you, and the green always says I'm going to give you a lot more. Okay, so basically that with the damage that I'm going to show you with the head, each one of these guns, of the shotguns, they have got the damage all in it, in every single one of them. Alright, but with the recoil, which is the one below the damage, they've still got to go in there. Alright, now the recoil means to make the gun more steady, really steady. Okay, for Lara to shoot more accurate. Okay, and the damage is basically the force of the bullet that comes out of the gun. Alright, and the reload is basically to speed up the bullets to go back in the gun. Alright, so that's what that's for. Now the next one down is oh, it doesn't have it in this one. Right, so basically you might want to use a different gun for some more ammo capacity, which is basically this one down here. Now ammo capacity allows you to carry more bullets into your gun. Okay, and you'll find your bullets that'll be up at the top right corner with 21 in it, and above the 21 it'll have a little line that bends over towards the right. If I say your clock, for example, and you've got 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and basically at the top right corner where you can see a bit of white that's above the 2 and the 1 above it, and it's bending over. So I'm going to say that that white bar that's bending over, I'm going to say that's 2 minutes past 10 minutes past, or even the big hand's gone past the 1, which will be on the 2. So basically when I say that that bar at the top right corner that had the bit of white that was bending over the 2, now to make, when you go to your weapons and you select your ammo capacity, which is this one. Now when you select that ammo capacity, that will make that bar bend over even further. Alright, so you can do that if you want, but with the ammo capacity of this one, it's going to take, if you look at the right hand corner, there's 2 sets of words on there, and on the right hand side of the right corner it says infinity. Infinity is like a bag. Let's say if you brought your bag from your own house and you brought it out to go and get some money at the bank, with your debit card you can use to grab £50 or something like that, and you brought £50 out the bank card that you got in your debit card, and that is basically what infinity does, even though my infinity says 46 and the next one down is 21. Now the next word beside that infinity is cost. That means it's going to take some stuff away from you. Okay, so when you're buying stuff that is white on the left hand side, if you can see, there's some white ones and some grey ones like these. Those ones are the ones you've already put into the guns, whatever weapon you're using. Okay, now as you can see, these ones are white, which are the ones that you can select if you want to grab hold of them. Now, the ones that's red, like this one down here, and the one that's right at the very bottom on the left hand side, that means they're locked. Okay. Now, there's specific ways of unlocking them. Okay. Now, the way to unlock them, so if you want some more, so if you want this one, which is your ammo capacity, if you want that unlocked, you're going to have to select this one first to unlock it. Alright. Now, once you have unlocked it, this one will come white, like these two ones right here. But now with this one, that's the reload, you're going to want to put the first set of ammo capacity in first, so it'll be unlocked. Alright, only if you want to use it, it's up to you. Alright, so that's what all of those do. But I'm going to stick with my pump action shotgun, and I'm going to stick some ammo capacity, which is what I will need. But now, that is going to cost me 19 nuts. So it's going to take a load of those off me. Because trust me, you can only carry 50 in total. But speaking of which, the only way you can tell that you'll grab 50 of them, which means that you're going to have to select one of these nuts. Okay, so as you can see, that a couple of these ones that's white, right? So those ones are white, saying they're free to use or free to select. Okay, now as you can see, some of these that's gone grey. Now those ones that's gone grey, that means you've already got them. Okay, so as I said with the nuts, they basically allow you to give you some more stuff to carry than what you should usually get. Okay, so if you ever first started the game, you'll only carry 20 nuts to carry. Okay, so if you select the first one, which is the one I'm on, and once you select it, this one will go red, which means you haven't got enough of what you need to pay for. So like if I go down with the one that's got oil, alright, and it's showing me 12 animals to pay for, one bear to pay for, and two boar fats to use to get that to go grey. Okay, it's exactly the same thing. Alright, and the second one of those ones, so if you selected this one, you'll have 45 to carry, and the next one along, which is your second set of your nuts, will allow you to carry 50. Alright, so same thing with the shotgun shells. You have to select those to unlock these ones, and same with the bows, which is these ones right here, and these are your ammo, your assault rifle bullets. You need to select this one up first to get it to go white, and also you'll have with the rifle bullets, you only allow yourself to carry 90 to start off with, and if you select the one I'm on, you'll have 140 or 150. I'll have to double check that sooner or later. And with the shotgun shells, which is this one, with this shotgun shell that I've selected, even though if you see me not select that in my couple of previous recordings, you'll have over 16 of the bullets to start with. And if you select the one I'm on, you'll carry I shall find out sooner or later. So you can do that anytime you want, but also I'm going to select another set of them because I am almost full with the animals, so I'm going to knock those down. So like I say, once you have brought a fair few things, they'll go red. As you see, this one's gone red, that one's gone red, that's gone red, and that's gone red. Now that means because you haven't got enough, alright? Because if you look at the bottom left hand corner, in between on the right hand side where you see large rifle ammo patch or pooch or whatever the word is, and if you can see the cost, that has got some cloths that's got 19 on it, and as you can see the next one down with the cloths, it's got red on it, which means animals, which is going to cost me 10, but I've only got 4 that's sitting on the affinity word, as well as I've got 1 bear to pay for, even though I've got 5 of them. So like I say, you'll need several other sets of things of those to allow you to have it. Alright, and also I think I'm okay with what I've got. Right, so basically you can do whatever you want with those. And with the skill points, I don't think I need anything else, to be honest. So as you can see at the bottom left hand corner, if you can see quite closely, there's a number 3 on there where it says 3 skill points available. Now that means that's how many you can use. Alright, but as you can see, there's a couple of these that's gone grey, and that means you've got them. Alright, so as I said, it says 3 skill points available. Ones that's gone white, not this one here, that says you can grab that if you want it, but that's for a stunt for the pistol to kill your enemies with. Alright, so as you can see, there's 1 there, you've got 1 there, 1 over here, 1 down here. That's 3 of them, but I need 1 more for the one that's back here, even though I haven't. And the next one along, you can see a fair load over here. Look, there's 1 there, 1 there, 1 over there, 1 there, 1 over there, 1 over there, and over there, which means you just need to grab some more skill points, basically. But like I say, with the skill points, if you've got a low certain number and you want to try and get them even higher, then what you want to do is try and go for the ones that says let me try and find one that would say XP on it. Now there we go. If you look at the bottom right hand side, on the left hand side, it will say enemies knocked or knocked out from Croft, another word beside that, can't pronounce that right, objects yield more XP. So like I said, with the XP ones, you want to grab those to boost up your skill points even higher. Alright, so you can do that if you want. And so now with the assault rifles, probably what I'm going to need is some more damage or some ammo capacity, which, as you can see, that now let me show you with the assault rifles now. Right, as you can see, this is an assault rifle, and if I push R2, which is what you want to do if you want to go through the different assault rifles you can have. So as you can see, the assault rifle that was this one, as you can see that this one with the ammo capacity, that's unlocked. Now as you can see that the reload up here has been selected, Now, once you have selected that one, the ammo capacity on this gun will be unlocked for you to select it whenever you want. But with this assault rifle, to unlock the ammo capacity on this thing, you will have to select the top reload, the next one down, which is this one right here. You have to select that one, and you have to select this one over here as well, so you can get the ammo capacity unlocked. So if you the only way to get this gun is to go to the shop that the guy sells, okay, to grab all of that. Alright, to have a load more ammo capacity as well as unlocking all the reloads. So it's always best to probably use this one to allow you to get your gun loaded up with your bullets really quickly, very quickly, so you can do that. But with the damage, as you can see, that the assault rifle has got the damage with a bit of green at the top. With that, if you look at the assault rifle, when Lara moves the other gun out of the way, you can see the damage has got green on it. Now the green means I'll give you a lot more. So now, as I was going to say, that when you look at this assault rifle, there is a damage one to go in. Now the assault rifle that I can select the damage in, that will go in when you select it, and that will go in to this one as well. Alright, but the trouble is, this gun does not carry much more damage than the assault rifle does, which has never made any sense to me whatsoever. So you can possibly just stick to the damage, which is basically the bullet that comes out of the force that goes straight into someone's chest. Alright, so you can do that if you want, but it's all down to you. You can do whatever you want. But I'm going to stick some more bullets into that gun, which would have took 15 selected it now. I've selected it. It would have took 15 gas 15 oil off me, and something else, which looks like it was 15 oils to take off me, and looks like it was 7 nuts to me from what I did have. I should have read that quickly before I end up selecting it, sorry. But if you check in my other recordings, they'll be exactly the same what I said about just now, about all with all the guns. It'll say exactly the same amount of the oils and the nuts it'll take off you and stuff. So basically it'll do that. Alright, so it doesn't matter if I've done a jump straight into the conclusion of knowing what's best to select. Also, I might put some rate of fire in this thing as well, which is going to take off 6 cloths and 12 nuts off me. Yeah, that's what I should have said. Now the rate of fire is basically the bullets that comes up really fast. But if you hold your R2 button in, then the bullets will go completely out really quickly. Alright, but if you don't want to waste too many bullets by keeping that button pushed in, just push it in just a couple of times, so you can just take about 5 or 6 bullets at a time instead of chucking 20 or 50 out of it. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do with this gun. Let's put some more rate of fire and the bullets into it. Now have I put the... Yes, I did put the bullets into the pump action shotgun. Right, so now what I'm going to do is possibly do something with the axe as well. I'm just going to take 5 nuts off me and 3 animals. Now the damage is basically the force of the axe to be sharp enough to go through pretty much anything, like into some brick wood, some bricks, where I've been trying to break through some tombs and stuff where you can just take it out of grabbing whatever you can grab hold of. That's what that's for. And the time that I'm on allow Lara to give us some more swing, to give us more time to just keep whipping it around and around and around all over the place. All right, so that's what the time's for. With the as you can see at the top right, in the middle of the right side of the screen, that is just about the handle where Lara holds on to it, and where she can just whip it as freaking maybe 2 miles per hour or something like that. But I don't know precisely how fast she can swing it, but yeah, that's what that's for. And basically the damage is basically for the damage it can do to whatever you're trying to whack through. Like if you want to whack it through some bricks or through someone's head or wherever you're trying to aim at, and you can just do it like that. And so now, as I said before, with the ammo capacity with the shotgun, it's boosted it even higher, all the way around. Look, it's gone over there. Instead of being up towards the 2, so now it's pointing nearly towards the 3 instead. Alright, as you can see at the top right side, between the big round circle, you've got another one sitting beside it. If you look at the top right corner, it's got a number 7. Now that is basically to do with some fire shotgun bullets that you can use by pushing R1 to do that. But you need to use that wisely, okay? Because otherwise you're going to have to keep pushing R1 to give yourself some more of them things. But what it's going to take off you is 5 sets of your own shotgun shell bullets that you use, and it wants to take 2 sets of these things. It wants to take 2 of them, which is basically your explosives. Alright, now those things can go into some cans, some Coca-Cola cans or different cans, well basically same sort of can that's around in different areas. Okay, so that's what they're for. Alright, and the next one I'm going to get to is these ones. Now these are basically similar to explosives, but they are for your guns to be upgraded. Okay, so you'll be using maybe at least about 8 of them, but once you've been using 8 of them, and then once you pick up some more of them, you won't be able to use them, all right, into your upgrades. All right, so keep that in mind. Right, now what you want to do is hop straight into the ice over here. So you want to press A and X, or X and square. Right, now what you want to do is press A or X and just keep using L3 nozzle and push it up, and keep pushing it. Don't let go. I press X or square straight away when the symbol pops up, use your L3 nozzle and push it towards your left. And don't leave it too long, because otherwise that'll break and you'll die. Press A or X straight away, so you can pop yourself up it. And Lara will do that automatically. Okay. Right. You'll find someone soon. But that's not one of them. That's a criminal you've got to deal with. And they've got armour. So they're going to take a load of shots and stuff. Alright. But we're not dealing with that just yet. Alright, push your L3 nozzle and push it towards your right. And just keep pushing it there. Or keep it there. That'll break apart, so don't worry about that, you won't die. So same again, keep your L3 nozzle towards your right and keep pushing it. And just keep it still. Alright, now that breaks off, and then press A or X straight away. Whoops. Now, that is not what you're meant to do. Right. Okay. We should be back where I was. No, hang on. We're up somewhere else now. Right, as you see me with L3 nozzle to get towards the right and get to here and pull the nozzle up to keep climbing up over here. Right. And push your nozzle, L3 nozzle towards your left and follow him around. Press A or X straight away. And then press X or square and use your L3 nozzle and just push it towards the left and push it up. Press A or X together. Oh, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. But the thing with that, I just didn't press A. Didn't press X quick enough. Right. So, like I say, keep pushing your L3 nozzle up. Press A or X. And again. And press square or X. And keep climbing up. And what you want to do is press square, X first, and then press Y. Oh, no, sorry. Thinking too far ahead, as well as talking at the same time. Right, press X and square or X and A together. So Lara can grab the string with the axe and just leave her there and let Lara pull herself up. She should do that automatically. But as she's not doing it, use L3 nozzle and push it up. And now you'll find the guy once again. Now you want to press triangle or Y and keep pushing it. Now press R2 and keep pushing it with the pistol that she's using. Right, now you can let go of the control buttons. So Lara will do that automatically. And now, like I say, you'll find someone in a minute. There it is. Anna. She's there. You meet her once again. Right, now this is what you're going to need to do is kill a load of people in here.
Sophia, where are you?
I see you, Lara. We'll do whatever we can to support you from here.
And that's Sophia there on the speaker. Right, now like I say, you're going to need to do a couple of shooting this. Also, you might want to dodge around because they'll be throwing detonators at you. And also the way I'm bending down, as you can see Lara bending down underneath to protect herself. The way to do that is to not touch any buttons. Alright. So if you're taking a load of damage, then just leave Lara to bend down with touching no buttons whatsoever. Alright. Right, also if you've been using a fair load of shots on people, go towards them and press your square or X to grab the pieces. Also, you can shoot some vases if you want to stop them. Also, you can move a bit more closer towards them so you can get them. Right, also what you can do with him, you can press B or circle when he starts to swing. Also, you want to keep pushing B or circle so you can get her to roll around. Now you can press B, ready, and right. When he starts swinging, and then push the B or circle. And also I'm going to do a stunt like that, quite nicely. And a way to do that is when the Y or the triangle starts to turn up. Also, what you can do is set a detonator with your assault rifles if you want. And a way to use that is to push R1 with your assault rifle. Alright. Same goes if you want to use a powerful bullet with a pistol, push R1. And it'll just do that. Alright. So you can use any weapon you want. It's up to you. And like I said, we're picking up the pieces. Go towards them. And if you can't find out where they are, push R3 nozzle for the people to turn yellow. And you can also do that to find some items that you want to pick up, like some mushrooms. And there's a mushroom right down here, but even I can't carry any more because I'm full. And these guys will give you random stuff, like he's given me 10 of the assault rifles, 2 springs, and 2 pistol parts, 2 bullets, and also that given me 7 flame shotgun shell bullets. Also another one's given me another 5 of them, a couple of cloths. This one's given me 2 grenade launches, 1 shotgun shell bullet, and a cloth. So they can all give you random stuff. Also, I just picked up a grenade bow down against this wall. You can use that as well if you want, by pushing the R1. But you have to push your D-pad up to switch it. Alright, as you can see, there's a grenade launcher, explosive one there. Push D-pad up 2 times. Gases. Push it again. Flames. But if you want to switch your gases into your flames, just push your D-pad just 2 times when it's disappeared. Alright. Alright, now then. There's another guy over there. There's some more bullets there, quite nicely. Right, now, what you'll find,
Lara, you
a bit of this is going to explode in a minute.
We're about to fire. You're out in the open. I can't stop now.
Well, you're going to have to go through this. Don't worry about that, you'll be fine. You can fire at some vases if you want. Also, you can fire some fly bows if you want, like I am, to burn them to death. So you can do that with R1. Alright. So like I say, you can keep switching it, whichever one you want to use, it's up to you. And some people might turn into these little boxes. As you can see, there's a couple of things on the top right corner that turned up with some couple of red ones. That means you're full. And there's a couple of ones that's white, which means you're collecting some more. So like I say, you can take cover by hiding behind some of these things. Alright. Also, like I said with the stunts, you can keep your L2 and R2 in, so you can take 2 people at once. Alright? So you can always do that. Same again if you want, it's up to you, but don't take too long. Like I say, you can use any gun you want, it's up to you. Right, like I said with him, he's coming. Oh, the grenade coming, better run. Oh look, his mate walked into the grenade launcher, didn't he? He walked straight in it and blew himself up. That did me a favour. So sometimes your luck might be okay when they do it themselves.
Thank you, Sophia. Hell of a shot.
And also a guy got killed from Sophia chucking one of those fireball things. And Sophia is just basically a team for Lara to join. If you've been following along every single recordings, that Lara will join up with a couple of people to be a great big army. As was the people I'm killing, they're a team with Trinity, which is people that wants to take over and nick some things, which a word hasn't popped up for some reason. I'm trying to think of what it's called now. I'm trying to think. Right, you want to press A or X straight away to hop straight over it. Also camp hit if you want it. So you can use a couple of skill points if you want them. Or either, like I say, with some bush that you might have picked up, or some of the nuts you might have picked up, so you can stick some more skill point, some more ammo or something into your guns if you want. So it's up to you. I think I might stick some rate of fire in the pump action shotgun instead of stick it in the assault rifle. So like I say, you can do that if you want, or even you can fast travel back to places and kill them and grab some more nuts and pieces if you want. You can do that, but as we're near to the end of the game, I might as well just select something and just stick with it. Don't know why I pushed R2. So R2 and L2 is basically just switch to the same sort of shotguns that you're on. So if you look at the top left hand corner, there's a couple of white ones and some couple of dark ones. If I push L1, as you can see, the bright white colour is on a certain weapon. As you can see, it says something rifle on it. That'll be your rifles. And if I push L1 again, it'll push it off the rifles to make the rifles go to black or grey. And when I push the L1, it's brought itself to the pistols that will go white. And all of those sort of ones tells you what specific ones that you might want to upgrade or switch them over to whatever you want, and you can just basically do that. But also, I'll put some bullets in this thing instead. But every time when you're upgrading a weapon, someone might take 10 nuts off you, or even more. but the maximum number that you'll have to spend them is 10. It can't go any lower than 10. Alright, so it'll either take 10, it might take 20, it might take 15, it might take 12 or 19, as you saw me select the pump action shotgun ammo capacity in it. It took those off me, but I think I'm going to take 10 nuts and 7 springs for the rate of fire on my pump action shotgun. Now when you select that or any of those, and if you push R2, it will now select the keyboard key symbol or the play button symbol below the damage one that's up here, and they'll every single each one of those will have exactly what you've put in there. Alright, so it doesn't matter whatever you want to use, they will be automatically straight in to the system of whatever gun you want to upgrade straight away. Alright, but the pistols, they're different. Alright, because the problem is the pistols with this recoil in the middle, that won't go grey. Okay, even if you selected the one at the bottom over here, one up above here, up there, up on top of here, and that one down there, that one over here, that one there, and that one there, those ones will go grey, and that one will stay white if you've got the amount to pay for. Alright, which I haven't. That's why it's gone red. Alright, so that's the difference between each sort of ones they are. But also I might switch the pistol actually for, so as you can see when I'm switching the pistol bullets, as you can see at the left side of the screen where loads of them have got red on it, and also with the weapon you select, whatever one you want to select, and when you've picked it, will have a tick on it. Okay, so every gun or whatever weapon you use, you want to select it by pressing A or X for the tick to go round the box of the gun that you're on. Alright, as well as you can see some of them have gone grey at the minute, and as I move in the L3 away from it, they're going grey, but some of them are slowly going to white. As you can see, the one that's on the very left hand side, which has gone white, and as I push L3 towards the right, that one will go grey. The next one along on the right side goes white. As I go again, L3 to right, that will go white. The other two's gone grey, and you can just keep going round and around and around it. Alright, so also as you can see that the moon gun I'm on, the one I'm still on with Laura's hands hanging onto it, the other ones that I'm going through, the ones that hasn't got the tick on it, they're taking some bits off with the red that says take it away, and as you can see some of the ones at the bottom, which is ammo capacity and rate of fire, has gone green. So you can always keep an eye on which sort of ones those hose have certain ones in. But also, as you saw that I was on a moon gun just a minute ago, I'm on now, you can see they're all white. Okay, so now if I move on to another one on the left hand side with L3 nozzle I'm moving, and if I push it again, which says heavy pistol, now as you can see that on the list of the things you can upgrade on every single gun with the damage, recoil, reload, ammo capacity, rate of fire, and they're all white because it's exactly the same sort of pistol that does exactly that. Alright, so you can switch it for that if you want, but like I say, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. Do I want to fire a load of bullets in that gun? Probably might not be a better idea. Damage is going to go down. Nah, I think we'll stick. And the bow. Now, as you can see from the bow now, it says only damage, draw speed, hold back time, and rate of fire. Now, I might have picked a couple of different bows I didn't show you. Now, with the bows I've been picking up lately, which will be this one right here. This is Grim or Green or whatever it's pronounced. That's one I picked up. This bow right here. Don't know precisely how that's spelt, but something light. Bow you can collect. You also get a white bow, death bow, the Grim Reaper. There you are. Grim Reaper. Whisper. Wifter or Whisper. Yeah. There you go. Grim Whisper is what it's called. So as you can see, that the bow I've got, which is the one with the tick, let me find it, which is this one right here, which is something light. As you can see, they're all white with damage, draw speed, hold time, rate of fire. And now if I move to another one, which is this one, now the damage has gone even higher. So you can switch that, which I'm going to do, because basically you want a fair load of damage, don't you? Now, speaking of which, I'm going to push R2 again. Right, now as you can see with the death bow, now with the damage, which is the head you want to look for. Now that is basically the very important, how far the bow, the arrow goes straight into the chest of someone, or in the leg, or wherever you're aiming at. That basically, the damage is basically mainly you can kill a person really flicking quick with just one bow and arrow to fire straight at them. So that's what the head's for, which is damage, basically for the bow to kill them quicker. Okay, now the next one down, which is draw speed, which is this one down here that's white. Now draw speed is basically for the arrow to come straight out really fast by holding the L2 in and keep pushing the R2 button in and out, in and out, in and out, and then make the arrow just keep whizzing straight out from the bow itself. Alright, that's what the draw speed does. So if I did a whistle from my gob and I said you haven't put no draw speed in, you might get that. And if you did put some more on that, you'll get that sort of speed of the arrow coming out. Alright, now the next one down, which is hold back time, is basically how long I can hold the string for. So if you hold L2 and just hold that R2 in and keep those two buttons pushed in, and will hold that string as long as you can. Alright, so that when you're moving the bow around, trying to get to whatever you're aiming at, and you can just let Lara to hold as long as you can to try and get the actually where you want to aim at, basically. And so that's what that's for. And this one down here, this one right here is rate of fire, which is basically the power of the bow to allow the arrow to get right through somebody. Alright, so it's pretty much the same as the damage one for the arrows. Alright, so like I say, you can use any bow you want, but basically the bows, they're either going to take some cloths off you, or either some nuts, or some springs, some oil, and those will basically just take a fair load of those off you mainly. Alright, so you won't lose as much of the nuts basically. Alright, now if I try and find the right bow I've got, just right it. Oh dear. Now this one, which is for the draw speed I'm going to put in it. Now that's going to take 17 cloths off me, even though I've got 40 in infinity. As you can see at the right hand side corner, with a word that says infinity, that say you got 40 in there, or 11, or whatever kind of amount it says for what you've got of whatever you've got in your main infinity, which is basically, like I said, about your bag of your wallet with £50 you've bought from the bank, and the cost is basically taking stuff off you. Alright, so basically I'm going to put the draw speed in, which is going to take 17 cloths off me, and 1 boar fat to help the bow bring the arrows straight out quite nicely. So I'm going to use that. Right then. Now, like I said, this is going to get hard. Right, what you want to do is press X and square. But before I do that, and before we can continue, I'm going to leave the recording here for the next time. So you'll be seeing a couple of people once again, sooner or later. Alright, so next time I will be killing some more enemies, as well as finishing the game. And I shall catch you on the next one. Take care.